It's the 4th of July 2017 and the Video Club are visiting the Pitcombe Rock Falconry in Bruton with a chance to get up close and personal with some of the hawks. The hawks have been rescued or bred in captivity by Alan Wells and his team.
Now if anyone does want to handle a bird, that's fine, you can do so when one of us are with you. You need to wear a glove, left-handed glove. And the one thing you've got to be careful of is their feet, because that's a dangerous part of a bird. So the feet are very dangerous because the talons are so sharp and they've got a lot of strength in their feet. So they'll have more strength in their feet than we've got in our hands because they use their feet for killing. So be careful of the feet. Having said that, although the feet are dangerous, the birds that we'll interact with today are all what we call social imprints. So they've been imprinted with people, so they really do think they are people.
This is just a few of the birds that are at the falconry. Winston the barn owl's feathers are absolutely beautiful. He had a rough start to life. He was flown around a football stadium to entertain the crowds.
The steward would get Winston out and fly him around over the stadium. So stewards placed around the stadium would have a little piece of meat. To do that, to get him to fly in that environment, they had to really starve him. And so he was starved to about 8 ounces in weight to fly. Now, I'll give you some example. He's at 11 ounces now and he flies very well at 11 ounces. So he was well underweight. Because what they do is they want to conserve energy because they're quite a heavy frame, and what they'll do is they'll swoop down and they'll push the airflow towards the ground, which will start to then give them lift.
Winston's got a mind of his own and decided to land on a neighbour's roof. Was very reluctant to come back, but eventually flew back to Alan.
Sorry, there's no food there. Sorry, there's no food.
Meanwhile, some of the other members of the video club were getting to meet other birds, including this beautiful eagle.
A female tawny eagle named Guinevere. Well, because we've hand-reared all these birds from chicks, we've always been feeding them dead animals.
Yeah, right. Oh, well, so they got used to it?
Yeah, so we can't take them around, we can't hunt with them, but we're not allowed to feed them live animals as part of it.
She's looking at you, he's on the
Yeah, that's Daddy.
Yeah, back when, before she had all her equipment on here we used to free loft her in the big aviary down the bottom. So I used to go in there every day to see her, and I used to play fetch with her with a tennis ball.
Ah, I saw the tennis balls there. I didn't know if that was for the birds or for you and the staff.
Yeah, I do walk up to her quite a lot and just throw a ball, and she will catch you with her feet.
Really? Yeah. Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's a good form of training, isn't it?
In the meantime, we had the chance to meet Edna Eagle Owl, a fantastic bird, and we're told a real lady.
Well, minced up bits of mice, I suppose, blended mice, that sort of thing. She was hand raised by Alan from 4 days old. She's super chilled. She loves a bit of a fuss. Yeah, she's just lovely natured. I mean, the eagle owl is lovely natured.
Guinevere is going to be put through some of her flying training. She's a young bird, so will be on a tether, but she will fly towards Wes, who has food in his hand, to encourage her to come to him. Guinevere's flight is slowed down by at least 50%, and it's just wonderful to see how these beautiful birds fly. After lunch we were going to a glade to see Edna the Eagle Owl, a Harris hawk, and Winston the barn owl fly in a natural environment. Quite a challenge for videoing.
Over in America they're called the bay-winged hawk. They're only called a Harris hawk over here in Europe because the guy that brought them and introduced them to this country, his name was Harris. So they named the bird after him, and it's probably the most prolific hawking bird in this country.
The Harris hawk is very fast. It has bells on its jesses that ring to scare away other birds so it doesn't catch them when it's in training.
Cool, that was was some force. That was some force.
There you go. How's that? Come on, Winston!
Now it's Winston's turn to perform, but Winston sometimes has other ideas.
Nope.
So Winston, having asserted his independence, is quite happy to be caught again.
I'm in the way, say so.
So off goes Winston again and heads for the nearest tree, and then sits in the tree looking absolutely beautiful. Meanwhile, Edna the Eagle Owl has been perched in a tree waiting to perform, but like all eagle owls, suddenly decides she's got a mind of her own, very much like Winston, and isn't going to play anyway. Well, we certainly got up close and personal with those beautiful birds. We had a fantastic day out. Videoing the birds in flight was definitely a challenge. But a big thank you to Alan Wells and his staff at the Pitcombe Rock Falconry for making us welcome. The team gave us so much information about the love and care that it takes to look after these magnificent birds. Definitely, a good day out was had by all.